Mr. Still, do you mind telling us a little bit about your artwork of La Florida?
Well, the painting was done in celebration of the 500th anniversary of the European discovery of Florida by Ponce de Leon in 1513. And it is painted purposely in a style that would reflect what a painting style would be in 1513. So I uniquely, even though I was born in Florida, spent a lot of my training in Italy working under Renaissance artists for the Vatican. So I'm employing some of those techniques that would be typical of the time that Florida was discovered. That was a little bit, it was a little bit done because I think as Floridians, we don't often think of, we obviously we have another many thousands of years of human civilization in Florida, but we don't even think of how long our state's written history is, how far we go back. So it was to kind of highlight that.
That's awesome. And like you said, 500 years is a long time that a lot of people don't really realize. So, in the middle one of the paintings, you use a lot of Florida food, like there's citrus, alligator, seafood. Can you talk a little bit about those choices in using those type of symbolism?
Yes, I because as a triptych, typically an altarpiece that would look like that. It was framed as a Renaissance altarpiece. That it to the left and right are really almost like saints. One of them being Ponce de Leon, the European discoverer, namer of Florida, and to the other side is the Seminole woman, almost like the woman spreading the flowers in the state seal. But at the center are the treasures, which are both foods and some of the few artifacts we have of actual treasures of Florida, which one would be in the governor's mansion itself, in the La Florida punch bowl that was handcrafted for the USS Florida. Is filled with native flowers, and around it are native foods. You know, stone crabs, oranges, almost a paella, almost a reference to the Spanish of shrimp and stone crab and mahi mahi and so those things are done purposely along with some of the treasures such as Lafayette's clock or the oil container from Columbus's crypt, a coffee pot that's up in the right-hand portion that is from the signing of land deeds being transferred after the Adams-Onis Treaty was signed in 1822. William Inskeep is given that coffee pot for signing over the almost 300 years of Spanish and English land deeds to the United States as territories. There's a cracker whip for the name of cracker is in there. There's agatized coral, the state coral, the state butterfly, the zebra longwing butterfly is in there. There's actually, it's a kind of a index of treasured state things. Almost so the Floridians can come to this place to reflect on how sacred our state is.
That's awesome. I've never really thought about it being Florida treasures, and those different things that you mentioned really give insight into the history of Florida and kind of what we're known for. And so, thank you, Mr. Still, for being here today, and thank you for letting us have your artwork.
Thank